Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Brett Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubats. Williams is out there with Powell. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Gobert is out there with Keith. And it's prime time and it's the point guard position. So, Brent, at this point of the season, do teams still have time to figure things out?
I think there's always time, Kevin, to figure out where you are. Again, the expectations in the early part of the season about how competitive your team was going to be, that's critical in your decision-making as to what you want to do with the roster. But if you think that you can get into a deep playoff run, you've got to be honest about how these parts are fitting in and whether or not you need to change.
Here's Powell. And rejection by McDaniels. Williams with the steal. He kicks it to Powell. Back to Williams. Puts up a three. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's primetime. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Here's Powell. Last game he had 12. And the shot goes down.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Leonard against Keith. Here's Primetime. Drills it from outside. Primetime's got 5 points so far. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Zubats against Gobert. Takes the 13-footer. Keith grabs the miss.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Here's Primetime. Off target from outside. And here's Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. Williams passes to Powell. Nice open look, but it's no good.
So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
From beyond the arc, and that's good for 3 points. Nice shot from Primetime. Primetime's got his 3rd basket of the night. Brent, we talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much. Their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers, but man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
The Timberwolves shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy out here? Yeah, I got big man.
That's good from Keith.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy?
Yo, I'm on
Who's that shooter, huh?
Keith hits them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Powell. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. To halt the run.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Edwards. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
Well, they had the home fans worried for a little bit. I know that.
Minnesota on D. Williams kicks to Powell. Jacks up a three. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Well, the wingspan of Kawhi is a bit sneaky, longer than you think. Makes him effective down low.
Pass to Edwards. Taken away by Williams. Ostrovsky. McDaniels defending. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Anthony Edwards. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable and ranking among the top 5 league-wide in three-point percentage. You have to consider him among the elite shooters in the NBA.
And it's a strong accomplishment. 3rd best in field goal percentage. He just refuses to take bad shots. That's why his coaches love him. Here's prime time. Here's Gobert. Makes it off the glass.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. Now I asked him how they plan to limit the effectiveness of Kawhi Leonard. Coach said the thing with Kawhi is that even if you're able to slow him down offensively, he'll find a way to impact the game with his defense. He's one of the best two-way players the game has ever seen. So they won't have a moment's rest tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Shot by McDaniels, no good. Clippers trail by 14. Ostrovsky, McDaniels defending. At the top of the key, Powell. They get the rebound. The shot misses. Minnesota with the ball. They're on an 18-4 run. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. And now a glance at the 2K leaderboard with a list of the NBA's top assist men over the past 10 games. You look at primetime, 3rd in assists and a great leader.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
On defense, the Clippers. They trail by 14. Buries the long-range jumper. Primetime's got 11 points.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
And the Clippers call time here. Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the finals, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team, that stuff starts at the NBA draft.
Minnesota on D. Here's Powell. And the Clippers miss again.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's primetime. Last game out, 36 points for him. Ostrovsky, McDaniels defending. To the paint. Will it go? No good from Zubats. Minnesota leading by 17. Here's primetime. He's got 11. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Powell, the pass to Zubats. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Nice job by Zubats using his size and just making his presence felt.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Primetime. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And the basket by Edwards.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Clippers trail by 21. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Hey, yo, right here.
The pass to Powell. 5 on the clock. He dishes it to Leonard. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Here's Primetime. Zubac's defending. It's Edwards on the wing. And another 3 for Minnesota.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Passes it to Zubac. Over Gobert. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Ostrovsky. McDaniels defending. To stop the run. And he hits the jump shot.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
To the middle. Here's Edwards. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Big group substitution now for Minnesota.
Substitution on the court.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Brown out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Williams. Then there's Powell. And it's Primetime missing.
And he's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
It's Powell on the wing. He has 6. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Brown, no good. Timberwolves have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
A moment for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Clippers let me know the status. He's got a pinched nerve in his shoulder, basically a stinger, and he's lost all sense of motion in his arm. Right in the heart of the season. This is when injuries start to mount. You're going to have to adjust. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Hopefully we'll see him very soon. Minnesota's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. And the basket by Edwards.
Let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And now Minnesota on the fast break. And finished off by Edwards.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Down low, they need this. Kept alive, goes back up. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Taken away by Williams. score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's prime time. 14 points for him. 6 to shoot. Pass to Quickly. Good.
Soft touch, just floated it up there. Nice stuff from Quickly.
And Los Angeles guys shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Ostrovsky got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
They're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Here's prime time, guarded by Powell. Pocket 6. It's Edwards on the wing. And another 3 for Minnesota.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, primetime in the last game against the Raptors was playing superb basketball. He dropped in 36 points, and that was only part of it, as he added a triple-double for his work. A fantastic performance from him, something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg will see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And here is Williams. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Back to Powell. The 3 drops in the tray. Powell's got 9.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Fourth team foul.
Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Well, Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A terrific quarter for him, and now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Keefe is out there with Gobert, and it's prime time and at the point guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And out of bounds is Los Angeles Kings possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Monday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And for the matchup with the Suns, not going to be an easy one for them. We know about the struggles they've had of late, and having to deal with the back end of the back-to-back is never fun.
Here's primetime. Tries a 3. Can't get it to go. Now 6 of 12 from the floor. Here he goes, and he jams it with authority.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game, It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. It's tipped.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Tipped away. Powell with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. And rejection by McDaniels.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious. You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Inside, prime time, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Now the dish to Williams. Zubac trying to break loose. Great positioning on the putback.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
For Minnesota, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Pass to Gobert. Here's prime time, guarded by Powell. Here's prime time. He's got 20. Just 5 to shoot. They get a hand on it. There's the pass to McDaniels. His three-pointer is off the mark.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
The shot by Powell, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
Passes it to Leonard. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Keefe's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Minnesota's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Brent, I've always thought the stoic demeanor of Kawhi Leonard was very imposing for an opponent.
Well, there's just no rattling, right, Kevin? How many times have you seen Kawhi Leonard get outside of himself, react to a call, become emotional? Now, as a teammate, you have to have an understanding that he might not motivate you in that way, but certainly as an opponent, it's intimidating. I remember playing against John Stockton and Karl Malone much in the same way. Emotionless, relentless, that's sometimes intimidating for an opponent.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Count that one.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. He's all for sharing the wealth.
And Los Angeles guys, shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Leonard, the pass to Williams. Edwards with the block. Pass to Keefe. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To end the run, Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. So for the Clippers, Brown is checked in for Leonard. And it's Gill in for Powell. On the wing, Williams. Edwards defending. 6 on the shot clock. Williams can't hit.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively. I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Bucket is good. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
Here's Primetime. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Primetime's got 7 now in this quarter. LA has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. And there's the drive. There's Brown with the 3. Primetime grabs the board.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's Gill. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
19 seconds. Substitution on the court.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Setting the floor for the Clippers. On up the court. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
To the inside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Primetime. Got a piece of it. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Gill. Los Angeles with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Primetime. Buries it from three-point range. Primetime's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Ostrovsky, he's covered by Murray. Pass to Gill. Here's Ostrovsky. Murray with the defensive effort.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Primetime. This one for 3. Second shot opportunity. The putback, and Murray with the second chance points.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Here's Gill. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Murray, good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Gill. We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. Do you think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man-to-man, man, it's hard. Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
And so Powell will bring it up for L.A.
Minnesota foul.
Minnesota making a switch. McDaniels checked in.
Second team foul. In for the Wolves, Jaden McDaniels.
Here's Powell. The pass to Hauser. No good again that time.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection. Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Knocked loose and stolen by Murray. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Nobody near George. Bledsoe with the rebound.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And here is Powell. Rejected by Murray. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. And you will quickly, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Substitute for Minnesota. Walton's checked in for George. And Primetime subbed in for McDaniels. And Los Angeles with some changes. And that one misses. Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Primetime's shot is good.
And quickly, not just a scorer, he's also solid at finding teammates.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Powell. Zubac's trying to break loose. The shot by Powell, no good. Minnesota with the ball. Huge run right now for him, going 19-2. Quickly, and another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Passes to Washington. It's Powell on the wing. Looking to get it going. A rebound by Walton.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. And so here are the Clippers. Powell with it. Knocks it loose. Here's Primetime. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The first one falls. Powell, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Powell, 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Primetime. Puts up a 3. Good on the triple. Primetime's got 8 here in the quarter.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Powell for 3. The rebound by Walton. Walton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Primetime, the pass to Murray. To the paint. Here's Quickly. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
It's Powell with the drive. Here's Zubac. Doesn't go for him. Murray with the defensive effort. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a goal.
Oh.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's blocked, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly. Outside Leonard. Kicks to Powell. Pass to Powell. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end the run. The Clippers keep it alive.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
Zubats does a great job of sniffing out offensive rebounds and beats his guy to the spot.
Prime time's shot is good.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Third personal foul. At the line for the Clippers, Powell. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Los Angeles. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Zubats. Kicks it out to Leonard. And the 3-ball is good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's prime time. Count it.
Impressive job by the players and their coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Get home safely, and we'll see you at the next sporting event.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that